Hey, what's going on YouTube? Welcome back to the Dwarf, dedicated to my dad. My name's Austin. I go by Kep. This is a Kep Soul, and this is hang on. And this is Modas. All right, he is our dwarf priest. Obviously, I have him transmog there. We are level 28 though, and my heirlooms only go to 29. So we will start. We will begin gearing. I don't feel like going and buying the. Actually, I don't even know how to go and buy the upgraded heirlooms. So we're actually just going to start playing it with regular gear. As soon as we ding one, or I guess two more times, 30 I guess is whenever they would expire. So without further ado, let's jump into it. If you're not quite sure what you may have stumbled upon, essentially, long story short, my dad got me into this game 18 years ago or so, and I've been playing it ever since, on and off. I've never been a real serious player. I did get into Mythics in BFA, but other than that, it's kind of I'm a casual casual gamer. I really don't excuse me, get into it super deep. However, I would like to start learning and find a good guild and start doing actual raids and stuff like that. But the purpose of this character is simply to get him the level cap, gear him up a little bit, and then my biggest goal is to first off go and unlock all of the Alliance allied races with this tune, and then second would be going and grinding out some of these, Molten Core, Blackwing Layer. Let's see, what am I? Black Temple, not? Is that not one of these? Anywho, going to start grinding out. Oh, there's Black Temple. Going and grinding out some of these older, classic dungeons and raids. And start trying to get some of these older sets that my dad once used to, grind for back in the good classic days. So that's the purpose of this series. Again, I'm not sure exactly how long it'll be, but those are kind of my goals for this guy. And then who knows, maybe Modas turns out to be my main at some point. Currently, my main is a Tauren Paladin named Tnek, T-N-E-K. Somebody here? Hang on. Okay. Nope, we are good. All right, so we are picking up. We have to go acquire or recruit 6 Vigil Hill farmers, and we have to slay 6 Iron Tide Sky Riders, which those are probably the Sky Riders up in the sky, if you know what I'm talking about. So let's get in here. However, I did forget. I did talk to my dad. My dad has been watching the videos, and he says it would be funny to spec disc. So before we get started, I think for dad we are going to go ahead and spec into disc. That means we're gonna have to re-queue for our dungeons to a healer role. So we're going to do that while 11. We're probably still gonna go shadow for dungeons, just because I really don't want to go through and be responsible for healing people. But that's going to be that. We are going to bring up Wowhead, Disc, Priest, Talents. I don't know who's better, Wowhead or Icy Veins, but Wowhead was updated 3 days ago. So we're going to go here. Here's a Priest raid build. Here's a full UP Discipline raid build. I don't know what full UP is, and then here's a Priest Mythic build. So there's that. So I think we're just gonna go with let's just go with the regular rogue raid build here and see what we can't get into. So for the Priest here, looks like we're selecting Renew. Duh. Excuse me. We're gonna go Improve Flash Heal here. Holy Nova, which is an explosion of holy light around you that deals up to 98 holy damage to enemies and up to 67 healing to allies within 12 yards, reduced if there are more than 5 targets. We're also going to spec into Protective Light, which is a passive. Casting flashlight on yourself reduces all damage you take by 10% for 10 seconds. So let's go get into that. We're also going to pick up our Angelic Feather. We do want Shadow Word Death, and we want Death and Madness, which is a passive. And that is going to, if your Shadow Word Death fails to kill a target at or below 20% health, its cooldown is reset. Cannot occur more than once every 10 seconds. So pretty nice. So basically, if your target is under 20% and you hit them with the Shadow Word Death and they don't die, it resets. You get another shot at killing them off. So from here, we're going to go... Actually, we're going to start on this side since we're going to be focusing more on healers. So we're going to spec into Spell Warding. It is a passive, reduces all magic damage taken by 3%. Skipping over Rhapsody, we're going to go Leap of Faith and Dominant Mind. So Dominant Mind is a castable ability for 34 mana. It's going to control a mind up to one level above yours for 30 seconds while still controlling your own mind. I probably won't use it that often. We have one more point, and we have the option between Word of the Pious, sorry, can't read. It is a passive spell for 12 seconds after casting Power Word Shield. After casting Power Word Shield, you deal an additional 10% damage and healing with Smite or Holy Nova. All right. Oh, hang on. What else we got? We're actually gonna get all three of these at some point, but for the time being, I only have 1 point available. So the other options, Power Infusion. It is a 2-minute cooldown. Infuses the target with power for 15 seconds, increasing haste by 20%. Can only be cast on players. And then the last option is going to be the Sanguine Teachings. It increases your leech by 3%. So I think we are going to go here with Words of the Pious, just for now. Now, switching in to the discipline route. So we're going to get Atonement. It is a passive. So your Power Word Shield, Flash Shield, Renew, and Power Word Radiance apply Atonement to your target for 15 seconds. Your spell damage heals all targets affected by your Atonement for 40% of the damage done. Healing increased by 50% when not in a raid, so keep that in mind. We're selecting all three of these. So we have a passive, Power of the Dark Side, Shadow Word Pain, and Purge the Wicked. Have a chance to empower your next penance with Shadow, increasing its effectiveness by 50%. We also have Pain Suppression. It is a 3-minute cooldown here, so it's going to reduce all damage taken by a friendly target by 40% for 8 seconds. Castable while stunned. That is nice. Last, we have Power Word Radiance. All right. A burst of light heals the target and 4 allies within 30 yards for 872 and applies Atonement for 60% of its normal duration. So that's a pretty good little spell there. We have 5 points left. We are taking 4 out of this row. So we're going to take this one, and that one. Again, this is all from Wowhead, and it is their regular Discipline Priest raid build. All right, so we just picked up Light's Promise. It is a passive, so Power Word Radiance gains an additional charge. Did I pick the right ones? I did. Okay. Sanctuary, it's a passive. Smite prevents the next 170 damage dealt by the enemy. That's kind of nice. We have Dark Indulgence. Mind Blast has a 100% chance to grant Power of the Dark Side, and its mana cost is reduced by 40%. Lastly, we have another passive here. Schism. Mind Blast fractures the enemy's mind, increasing your spell damage to the target by 10% for 9 seconds. So that's what we're spec'd into. We have 1 more point remaining. Real quick here, we have this or this one. Yeah. Yeah, we'll do that. All right, so we're going to apply those changes. Go ahead and, again, for our dungeons, we will be into our shadow. Otherwise, I think we're going to roll disc for the actual leveling up. I feel like that might be the best. And who knows, maybe I'll start healing, but we'll see.
Don't you dare call me daughter.
All right. Oh. All right. So here we go again. My vampiric touch does apply shadow word pain to all target, or to the target it is. What is going on?
I leave you in the care of my servants.
Excuse me. I guess we're not pulling these down here. I guess we are. Oh, he was just grabbing these. Alright, so what we're going to do is shadow word pain on all these targets. Hit them with this, what is that? Shadow crash. And they're already dead. Alright. I don't think I'm not going to talk through my rotation every single time. I will try to do it on our boss fights. What is that? That's new. Interesting. We will do it on the boss fights though, just kind of talk, at least one of the boss fights, kind of show you what my rotation is. We're not doing super great DPS at the moment, but we'll get into a little rhythm here. I actually just hopped off my warrior not too long ago. But I hope y'all are having a good day out there. This is coming out on Thanksgiving, so first off foremost, happy Thanksgiving. I do hope y'all have a great Thanksgiving out there. Where are we going? I do not like Waycrest Manor very much. Oh, I didn't mean to throw that out. Oh, I guess they're still here. What is going on? Well, somehow we just, I feel like I'm about to pull somebody I shouldn't, not being able to see. Yeah, get out of the little squiggly things, you know. Alright, so single target, vampiric touch, mind blast ×2. My devouring plague is up, and then it's going to be mind flay, and then I'm going to go mind blast as it comes off cooldown, and then obviously vampiric touch whenever I need to. Also devouring plague as it comes back off. That proc the insanity. So we're just mind flaying this guy, and then we have our shadow word death right there at the end. We just got a cloak. We're going to go ahead and put it on just because, you know, we're about to be 29. My heirlooms are going to be out the window, so it'll all be good to go. Go ahead here. I can barely even get my cast off before these folks are dead. Oh, I forgot to throw out my Shadow Fiend. All right.
Make sure Lady Waycrest
We got what, 2 out of 5 down. I feel like we're kind of doing this a little bit backwards, but I guess it'll all play out because we got to go back through here and take that right down to the dungeon. So, but you know what? I don't think so. I'm just here for the ride. Okay. Check. Alright, last time I was here, this bugged out on me, so hopefully it won't be too bad. I did start with my insanity, just because it was already procced, so go ahead and see if I can't get all 3 of these. Devouring Plague is ready, we're going to throw that up there. Mind Flay, my Shadow Fiend's about to come off cooldown. We're going to get a Mind Blast up beforehand. I forgot to Vampiric Touch these other... And there it is. Alright. So now we just gotta go up under or down underneath.
Continue your hunt for Lady Waycrest. I will ensure these rooms are clear.
I've been thinking about making a shaman at some point. It's the one character which I haven't played to... This way? This way. No. Oh, there's a different way. See? This is why I don't tank. But it's pretty much the one class I haven't got to in-game. In one of the expansions. Sorry, mine wasn't one to work. I'm pretty sure at some point every other expansion I've gotten, like right now I have a Pally, a warrior, a hunter. What else? A priest at one point, a rogue at one point. What else? There's some other ones. I'd have to go look at it, but... Hey, level 29. Right there. About to get the 2 bosses out here. Devouring Plague was already up. Vampiric Touch. Mind Blast ×2. Execute. Although we can't actually kill this guy, we have to get her to pop on over. And then once she does come over, there's... Oh, that's right. We had to burn him down twice. Nope, there he is. And just like that. Now we jump down. Yep. Reminds me of Arcane Blast. I went and played my, I have a classic mage I'm leveling up. He is level 16 right now? Yeah, 16. No, 15 or 16. So we've been playing him, and then whenever I want to play retail, you know, I don't want to play this guy without recording, but sometimes I don't feel like recording. And so, I have a warrior I've been playing. And there it is. Thank you all. Alright, we're at 22 minutes, so let's go ahead and try to do some leveling or questing here as this Disc Priest. Excuse me. Alright, so we're actually going to take everything off the toolbar. That's that mine. I probably won't use that too much. Shackle Undead, probably won't use that. Alright, so let's take a look here in our spell books. So, let's see. So we still have Flash Heal, that's still down there. Mind Soothe, probably won't need that. We're going to have Mind Blast at some point. Levitate, Holy Nova. Power Word Shield, still there. Scream, Resurrection. Alright, so we still have Pain and Death, so let's go ahead and put those back to where they used to be. Go ahead and run our let's see, what do we have for this? Don't I have, okay, there's Penance right there. So we're going to put that down. How do I want to roll my rotation here? I think here's what we're going to do. We're going to run, what? Is it crunchy time? It's not even crunchy time. It's almost. Okay, it's almost crunchy time. Alright, so I think we're going to run Smite. So we're going to Pain, Smite, Mind Blast, Penance will be our Penance, and Smite will be our... Hey, lady. Hey. What's wrong? Can you wait 7 minutes? I think so. We'll do Holy Nova here. That's my scroll wheel up. Is that right there. So... Mind Soothe, don't need it. Flash Shield still down there. Here, I think we're gonna, let's bring this up here. We're gonna bring Bubble, Desperate Prayer, Flash Heal. We do have a Renew here. Our Fade buff. So I think that's gonna be good for now. Resurrection, I'll just leave it up here in case I don't need it. I think I'm gonna go. You know what? We're gonna cut this one short. If you want to watch some disc action, tune in to episode 12. I just want to go let her outside, and since we're so close to 30 minutes, I'll just stop this one at 25. She seems like she needs to go out pretty bad. She's whining. I don't say whining in a bad way, but she's whining to let me know, hey, like I need to go outside. So that's going to be that. So I think we have this kind of figured out to how we want it. So if you are interested in watching, be sure to tune in to episode 12. And we'll be doing some leveling as a Disc Priest. And who knows, maybe we jump and try to do some healing in a dungeon. Until then, thank you so much for all your support. I really do appreciate it. And we will catch you on the next one.